Robert Redford was one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. An actor, director, and activist who shaped American film for more than half a century. But beyond the cameras and awards, he was a man who wrestled deeply with questions of faith and spirituality. For most of his life, Redford described himself as a skeptic of organized religion, uncertain about the afterlife, and rooted instead in nature. Yet in 2019, he met Pope Francis at the Vatican. What he told the Pope may reveal more about his beliefs than all his public interviews combined. Born in 1936 in Santa Monica, California, to a family of Irish descent, Redford grew up with modest means but outsized ambition. His acting career exploded in the late 1960s and 70s with films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
He'll kill us. Maybe you want to die? Do you?
The Sting.
How does he do it? He cheats.
And All the President's Men.
Sorry, thank you very much.
He later moved into directing, winning an Academy Award for Ordinary People. He also created the Sundance Film Festival, a platform that transformed independent cinema. By the time he retired from acting, he was more than just a movie star. He was a cultural institution. Despite his public success, Redford admitted to a private restlessness about belief. Raised in Christian Science, later influenced by his wife's Mormon faith, and curious about Buddhism, he spent decades exploring different traditions. None satisfied him. He once boldly said, "I've explored every religion, some very deeply, enough to know there's not one philosophy that can satisfy me." When it came to organized religion, he was blunt. He rejected it. Instead, he located his sense of spirituality in the natural world. If anything is my guide, nature is. That's where my spirituality is. As for the afterlife, he remained doubtful. As far as I know, this is it. It's all we've got. You take your opportunities and you go for it. These statements paint a portrait of a man who was at best agnostic, open to mystery, but unconvinced by doctrine. But even without traditional faith, Redford spoke often about responsibility. The early loss of his first child shaped him profoundly. He valued family, honesty, and accountability. Beyond his personal life, he dedicated decades to causes such as the Native American rights, social justice, and especially environmental stewardship. For Redford, morality seemed to come not from scripture, but from stewardship, the belief that people should take care of each other and of the earth. This makes his 2019 visit to the Vatican especially fascinating. Redford wasn't there as a Catholic pilgrim. He was there as an environmental activist. Pope Francis had published Laudato Si, a landmark encyclical on the moral duty to protect the planet. For Redford, who had spent decades campaigning on similar issues, meeting Pope Francis was less about religion and more about shared concern for creation. At the audience, Redford approached the Pope and introduced himself.
Holy Father, my name is Robert Redford. I'm here to thank you for all you've done for the environment. God bless you.
The Pope replied, "God bless you, pray for me." And Redford answered with just these words, "I do." For a man who often resisted religion, that exchange was striking. Some might dismiss it as polite conversation. Others might hear it in a quiet acknowledgement that even the lifelong skeptic could join the Pope in a moment of faith. Robert Redford never claimed to have the answers about God or the afterlife. His spirituality was rooted in nature, his morality in responsibility, and his legacy in art and activism. But what he told Pope Francis in their brief meeting may be the closest thing he ever gave us to a confession of belief. I do. What do you think about Robert Redford? Was he sincere in his gratitude or opportunistic? Please hit the like button if you like this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe.